Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had 2 directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Checking in on the market rundown, SPY IWM QQQ. So SPY today, we headed into the day seeing the strong open pre-market coming, and we knew that the bulls needed to prove themselves by getting over the middle Bollinger Band and the 50-day moving average and closing above those levels. Very quickly, we saw resistance at those levels. We pulled back, started forming new lows of the day, and from there it was lower highs and lower lows. So the bulls did not prove anything to us. We are rejecting from this 50-day moving average resistance still. We did close over it by 1 penny, but saw absolutely no follow-through from that. So as far as I'm concerned, we still have major resistances at these moving averages, and we closed near the low of the day with some bearish momentum. I'm looking at support of 233.08, 232.51, 231.61 as the 3 levels to be watching, and the bears are in control. Our new resistance level is 234.95, and the weekly time frame is back testing and rejecting from these exponential resistances that held since the election, and we lost them last week, and now we're back testing and rejecting. So bears are still in control. They have the upper hand. It's up to the bulls to show otherwise, which they have not done yet. IWM saw a nice follow through today. It was certainly a lead bull, but pulled back. We had this resistance of 136.92. We did break it by a few pennies, but a big upper wick of profit taking. This is a bearish reversal inverted hammer, and we're looking down at 135.54 and 134.16 as the next support levels. So a nice start to the day for the bulls, but they could not hold on. Weakness there as well. And there's a lot of back and forth going on here on the weekly time frame. You can see these Bollinger Bands are extremely tight. So I would be watching the daily time frame, this little double top now just under 137, and watching the support that has been built the last 4 days to the upside. So in order for the IWM bulls to prove anything, they have to break 137 resistance to look for some continuation to the upside. And last we've got QQQ, and it too saw some nice start to the day, some upside there, but very quickly weakness, upper wick of profit taking, and closed down near the low of the day. So a new lower high has been set. I got the all-time high here, a lower high at 132.56, and then a lower high at 132.29, keeping the bears in control, and it's up to the bulls to maintain the recent low of 130.38. So the current range to be watching is 130.38 support, 132.29 resistance, and we'll see which one of those levels does break first. SPY is the weakest right now on the daily time frame, just out of the past few days this week. And if it heads to the downside, we will look for these names to follow as well. Although it's looking like they are holding up a bit better. Certainly both IWM and QQQ saw more extended moves to the upside today before seeing that weakness creep in. QQQ on the weekly time frame is the strongest of the 3, holding exponential moving average supports. We would have to close below 130.62 to lose those supports, and as of right now, that is not in the cards. We would have to see further pullback, and then we would see a bearish MACD cross indicating that weakness. So all about SPY and key support. We know the bears have momentum. It's up to the bulls to prove otherwise, and so far they've been unable to do so. I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in tomorrow. Have a great night.